Hi, One Best BR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. Today is February 1st, Monday, February 1st, and we are going to get the take on Super Bowl 50 from Troy West from allplayswin.com. Troy West, of course, always steps up in big games with us. He gave us great picks this year in the NFL playoffs and, of course, last year in the NBA playoffs. So very happy to have him back to hear what he has to say about the Panthers and the Broncos. Troy West, the public has been overwhelmingly on the Panthers, right? They've driven this line up. It's now 5.5 market wide. The total is 45 market wide. It's kind of settled in there. I have heard that some sharp accounts have come in the other way on Denver at plus 5.5, but I can certainly understand why the public is all over the Panthers. And the sources that I've spoken to say that they expect that to continue until kickoff. Public all over the Panthers as a favorite here. What's your take on the game, Troy?
Yeah, Pete, we've been on fire with the NFL playoffs. Super Bowl, if you track back to SBR, we have hit our last 3 Super Bowls with you guys. I'm starting to really love the Denver Broncos in this football game. I like Denver. Anytime you're getting 6 points, and what we would argue, obviously, the biggest game in the history of all sports is the Super Bowl. This Denver team is full of veterans, Pete. These guys know how to prep for Super Bowls. You look at Peyton Manning, this is his last hurrah. I'm not going to get into that too much. But the biggest X factor here, Pete, to me is the Denver defense. This Denver defense, led by Wade Phillips, has been outstanding all year long. You look at their body of work, even in the playoffs, they shut down Ben Roethlisberger in his passing game. Yes, they were without Antonio Bryant, but they still shut down that passing game. And then they were able to shut down New England. And you look at the guys that New England has, the Julian Edelmans, the Daniel Ndolas, the Gronkowskis. Carolina does not have the weapons. This is going to be a breath of fresh air for Denver's defense. This defense, you give them 2 weeks to prepare for Carolina. I truly believe you're looking at a lower scoring, might float right around the total number. But in the end, I would not be surprised to see Denver win the thing outright. I think it's worth a small bet. But getting 6 points in a big game like this, you better believe the Broncos are going to be ready to play. I'm not discrediting Carolina, but I do think the 2-week layover is going to actually play against them. And I like Denver to cover the 6 points.
All right, yeah, I have heard some people saying that Denver on the money line is an even better bet than Denver on the spread. Just quickly, Troy West, for all the people who are going to take umbrage with you not giving Cam Newton enough credit, why is it that you're not fully impressed with Cam Newton and the Panthers enough to like them as this big of a favorite?
Well, I like Cam Newton. I think without a doubt he is the MVP. He is one of the best quarterbacks in the game right now. I put him really, really close, right behind Tom Brady. Obviously, he doesn't have the rings that Brady's got, but I'm not discrediting Cam Newton, but I do think the advantage goes to Peyton Manning here in the fact that he has played in this game. His preparation is it just doesn't get any better than Peyton Manning. I'm not saying Cam Newton's not going to prep as well, but I don't think he's got enough weapons on the outside to be able to produce long drives against this Denver defense. He's been doing it against some good defense. I'm not discrediting Seattle. I'm not discrediting Arizona, but can he do it against the best when the best had 2 weeks to prepare for it? I think it's a tall task for Cam Newton, and I'm not sure he's got enough firepower to get it done in this stage.
All right, awesome thoughts as always, Troy West. Yeah, and I guess it just comes down to the points, right? You're not necessarily insulting Cam Newton by saying that that Denver getting 5.5 is just a little bit too many. Troy West, give us a plug for allplayswin.com.
Thanks, guys. Been on absolute fire. We went 50 and 40 for the month of January. Not the most impressive record, but it is profitable. Come take a look at what we're doing at allplayswin.com. We're going to have some fun Super Bowl prop bets. Come take a look. Outstanding March Madness packages are being released today. Come take a look at allplayswin.com. It's a one-stop shop in this industry.
Thanks, Troy.
Thanks, guys.